Thank you, Glenn.
Joining us now in studio to discuss is Anthony Riccio with Monterey Security. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having
morning.
me. Thank you.
How are you making sense of someone getting access to a rooftop 148 yards away from the former president?
So the only way to sum that up is it's a failure. That should never happen. The areas are swept well in advance. Advanced teams go out and they look at these areas and they look at sites that they think are vulnerabilities. And I'm certain that somebody had to recognize that site as a vulnerability. Why it wasn't posted, that's going to play out in the investigation.
You spent 34 years with the Chicago Police Department. We're hearing from Secret Service that they work with local authorities when they go into these places. Possibly that rooftop was being watched by local police.
Right.
If in these situations, did Chicago police have interaction? Are you on comms with Secret Service when, president comes to town?
Oh, you are, absolutely, and that's all part of the planning and that's all part of the preparation for the events. The Secret Service only has about 100 agents in Chicago. In an event like this, they'll bring in agents from throughout the country to subsidize that. But the overwhelming majority of this security falls on local police. So while the inner perimeter, which is going to be the United Center, is going to be controlled by Secret Service, everything outside of that is going to be Chicago police.
And I'm wondering, where could the confusion possibly lie? Are generally officers on the ground surrounding a building like that or on top of it? I would think it has to be one or the other. They
would normally put somebody right on top of that building and ensure that that building is out of place, so to speak, so that there couldn't be an incident like this. It would be interesting to review the orders from that, but I'm almost certain somebody would have been assigned to that building. So somebody dropped the ball.
So when a sniper sees, hey, there's nobody on the roof,
right?
Shouldn't that have been taken care of right then and there?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There should have been somebody on that roof right away. The sniper should have radioed down to the local police and said, we've got to get somebody up on this roof. It's uncovered, and somebody should have been up there right away. So it'll be an interesting investigation. It's going to take a while to play out, but I can guarantee you that was a failure. Somebody should have been assigned to that rooftop.
Do you think there'll be a change to these outdoor rallies? I mean, anytime... it gives me anxiety seeing anyone out in public now.
Right, it really does. And I think that's kind of the difference. Like yesterday, somebody from the Secret Service had said, we're not going to make any plans to our changes to our security plans. And the reason for that is probably because these are indoor venues now.
Right.
So the United Center, the center up in Milwaukee, so there doesn't have to be a big change of plans, but these outdoor events, they really do need to step it up.
Well, it's interesting. We look back at the JFK assassination, and you look back and it's ridiculous that a president would be driving in a convertible.
Exactly.
It seems so crazy. And now we're looking at this. Do you think events outdoors like this will go away?
I don't think they're going to go away. I think it's going to be hard because Trump really, enjoys these events and he gets these large crowds at these events. So they're going to have to secure them a little bit differently. They're going to have to make sure, go over those plans over and over, maybe increase their resources. But I don't see them going away.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Paul, checking the weather.
Yeah, we're in store for hot weather across Chicagoland through the daytime hours of today.